Hey guys, how's it going? I know I just recently made a video. I usually don't do a follow-up this quick, but I don't know. I haven't been feeling very well, so I kind of just wanted to follow up and show that it's not all good days. That a lot of this is going to fluctuate, kind of back and forth. There's going to be ups and downs. Even that I'm at over 22 months off now, so it's a struggle all the time. It can be every day. For the past 2 weeks, I've been having my DP, DR come back. Having anxiety come back. I'm also having, I don't know, my nerve pain isn't so bad. I'm having this new symptom that's really troubling me and kind of causing a lot of my anxiety. And it's like right here on the back of my head. I'm having like this buzzing feeling. It's like this tingling buzzing, like pinpoint. It's like electric kind of just buzz. This is like, and it's just happening like all the time. And it's been like 2 weeks of it now, I think. We can have something like that. And I get like this, I have this pressure and pain like under my scalp. Just the left side, and I'm getting like pain behind my left eye. Pressure that kind of feels like it's trying to go down into my brainstem. And that buzzing feels like it's almost on like the surface of my scalp, but like I can't touch it. It's like maybe it's nerve related. I don't know. I keep freaking out and thinking it's like a parasite or something, or like I have some weird disease. I don't know, but it's really been freaking me out, and I'm having a tough time with it. That coupled with my all my other stuff. With my anxiety, and then also my sleep I've been having issues with lately again too. I've been waking up at like 3 a.m. again with anxiety and unable to get back to sleep. And that hasn't happened in a long time. Usually I've been able to sleep throughout the night. I'm also having troubles falling asleep again. And that hasn't happened in a while. So yeah, I don't know what caused it. I was taking stuff for my stomach because I had that gastritis or whatever that causes stomach pain. So I was like trying to heal my stomach, and my doctor gave me this GI Revive stuff, and it has like glutamine, and there's like amino acids in this collagen powder stuff I have, and I don't know, that might have contributed to it or made me like fall back into this, or I don't know what's causing the buzzing. I think it might be my withdrawal, but I mean my brain is like telling me it's something worse. But I do kind of feel the similar buzzing in my right foot, because I'm having the buzzing and electric thing in my bottom of my feet again. So I'm hoping that the fact that they feel similar is that it's just, they're the same thing. It's just weird that I'm getting like so much pressure around it. It feels like there's something back there, and it's like pain that kind of goes down into the brainstem, and then pain kind of on the sides and sometimes behind my eye. I've had a lot of issues with my vision in the past and previously, where I get like these sprites. Like it's like a very bright white light, but it's like a tiny dot that like squiggles across my vision. And I used to get those like daily, and it would be accompanied with pressure and pain behind my eyes. Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of out of it. Like the pressure in my head and stuff is causing me like having trouble focusing again. I'm having a lot of the DPDR like kind of out of body. Like looking at the camera feels weird again because I can see my mouth moving, and like I feel like I'm not me, and a lot of that weird stuff that I haven't experienced in quite a while. I'm feeling that buzzing again in my foot and also in the back of my head. It's fucking driving me nuts. I talked to my doctor and I kind of tried to explain it, and she said she's never heard anything that sound like that. So I don't know. I'm seeing a naturopath, and I have an appointment with her on Monday. She is pretty nice, but I don't know. When you're in withdrawal, you kind of worry that every time you get a symptom that it's something serious. And I wonder how far I should go with following up about a symptom sometimes. I'm like, oh, should I go to the ER about this? Like, who knows? It could be serious. I could have something in my brain, or like, you never know. I've gotten to the point now where I'm just like, I'm not going anymore if whatever. I don't know. But I've been feeling really weird in terms of just like reality. I feel really not myself. I feel like I'm not connected or grounded to everything around me anymore. I'm having a lot of issues with that. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just not here. It's maybe like this block in my brain that I'm feeling with the pressure is related to it. I don't know. I did want to go over. Someone asked me how I cope with my symptoms or my mental symptoms. In the beginning, I mean, when they were really bad, I had to just, for the most part, you have to struggle through it. There's nothing that's gonna make it go away. The best thing I found is finding some form of distraction. For me, that was playing video games, watching TV. I spent most of my time inside. I did not go out a lot. I was able to still drive, but it was really hard for me. It was just, I don't know, like looking out at the sky and stuff really freaked me out, and I was really scared of driving. Not so much driving, but just being outside. I didn't want to go outside at all. Even just like outside of my door was like really hard for me. Going in big stores was hard for me. Anywhere with like fluorescent lights or people, or I don't know. But kind of how I coped with it was playing games to distract, video games on my computer, watching lots of TV, movies, kind of just trying to keep myself mentally occupied. The other thing was taking Epsom salt baths. I took a lot of baths to help with my nerve pain, because I had the nerve pain like almost daily. So that, and it would also, like, every time I took an Epsom bath, it would like make me tired and it would calm me down from all the anxiety that I was having. And then with my sleep, I would eat. So like I would lay down and I would just like feel out of body and I couldn't sleep. And I would just lay there and like I would like, what helps sometimes is like eating some yogurt. I got like the Chobani, just the plain Greek yogurt. I would eat a few bites of that. I still do this, and it usually helps me fall asleep for some reason. That, or I used to like eat a piece of bread, or what else have I done? I think taking like a drink of some apple cider vinegar has helped me before. I've experimented with a lot of different things that to help me sleep, because I mean, when you can't sleep, you're desperate and you'll pretty much do anything. But the main thing that's helped me was eating the yogurt. For my mental stuff, like my anxiety and all that, niacin helped me quite a bit. I would take flushing niacin, which means your body's going to get like red and you're going to feel like you're burning all over. But I actually really like that feeling, because I'm in a really cold climate most of the time in the Pacific Northwest here. So it would kind of warm me up. But for some reason, when I took niacin, like afterwards, I would get really, really tired to where like I would want to pass out. So I did that a lot, the yogurt, the baths, staying distracted mentally, and the support groups, I mean, obviously played a big part in that too. Just sharing my symptoms and what I was going through and talking to other people, talking a lot to people. Like, that's a good distraction as well. Just like chatting with people that are in a similar circumstance really kind of helps you get outside your mind. Being in your head a lot is really, really dangerous in this, because you keep thinking and like obsessing about your symptoms and stuff like that, and thoughts. And I've been there in that spiral of intrusive thoughts, and it's a bad place to be. I've had some crazy symptoms, and the hardest part about this is it morphs and changes. Like right now, like the buzzing in my head, I have never really had it like this. So it's like a new symptom. So that's why it freaks me out, because I'm like, this can't still be withdrawal. I'm over 22 months off. Like, why am I still dealing with this? Like, usually I just have nerve pain and some anxiety. So the fact that I have like a new symptom is what freaks me out. And it's like what this brain or nerve damage is doing is like it keeps moving, and that's like it keeps me on the edge of my seat and not able to relax or get used to a symptom. It is a nightmare. It really, really is. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. You just have to struggle through it. And it's just like, I don't know what to do. Like going to a regular doctor, it's like they're just gonna try to put me on a pill. I've had every freaking test under the sun, and they usually don't find anything. I mean, I found some minor things like the gastritis in my stomach and stuff like that, but nothing that would explain the severity of my symptoms. So I don't know. I freak out and I read a lot of stupid stuff, like getting into the parasite Facebook groups, and like people saying that the buzzing in my head is like a parasite crawling around, or like all this other stuff, and that's what causes my gastritis. And then I start obsessing about it. I'm like, okay, that's what I have, and like I should start taking all these herbs, and then they hurt my stomach really bad. And it's like whatever you try to do to better yourself, it just doesn't work, and it is very, very difficult. It's hard to deal with. Yeah, that's like me taking the stuff to help heal my stomach. I feel like that contributed to my withdrawal stuff getting worse. Yeah. But I don't know. I appreciate your guys' support and comments and everything. I read all of them. I do. I may not reply to all of them right away. A lot of it is just I haven't really been feeling very good, and I don't know. I literally just go home, or I go to work and then I come home and I play video games, and that's my distraction. That's what I do, and like I feel so horrible, like mentally and physically. I don't want to do anything. Like I don't even want to go to work. I don't. Like it's really, really hard for me, but I have to. I have a family to support, and I don't really have any other options unless I want to go live on the street. I don't know. I'm stuck. I really am. I feel stuck. I just want my life back. I mean, I have all these opportunities around me to do things, and I feel like I can't do them. I have an opportunity in a few months to go out of town on a work conference stuff, and I mean, I should be excited about it, but I'm just worried that I'm going to have anxiety or something while I'm there, or I'm going to have symptoms or pain, or I'm sick of it. I really am. I don't know what to do. I just really want this buzzing in my head to stop. It's actually really freaking me out. Like I'm not, every time it happens, I get like a little panic attack. And I'm not, it's not just buzzing. It's like the pain and the pressure too. So, and I'm kind of out of it with the DPDR kind of stuff and not feeling like myself. And no, you can't really explain this unless you've been through it. I mean, I've had thoughts before, like, I don't know if it was like an intrusive thought, but it was like a feeling. There was like a feeling in my head that I was about to talk to myself, or like I was going to talk to myself. Or I've had feelings before, like I didn't mean anything because I was like the same as everybody else, and like I could die any second and it wouldn't matter, or like that I was just a copy of all the other humans here, and like I didn't really matter, and just some really ego crushing kind of stuff that was reoccurring, constant, and sending you into like a tailspin of panic. And that stuff's gone, but it's like other stuff comes up in its place, and it's just like layers and layers and layers to this, and like you think that you're getting better and then it sends you back. So I know eventually there has to be an end to this, and I hope the end isn't me dying. I hope it's me getting over through this and being 100% healthy and happy again. Like I can't honestly see that. I don't see that happening. I feel like I have too many problems. I feel like I've dug myself too deep into bad health with just shitty eating, and my stomach is messed up, and I feel like I have so many problems. I'm just never gonna get better, honestly. I know nobody really wants to hear that, but that's just what I think in my head. I mean, I'm trying to find like the right diet and like what to do, and like it's all just overwhelming. Like I could eat like chicken and broccoli and just brown rice every day, but then I have issues with sleeping, or I get anxiety again, and it's like I go back to eating shitty because it gives me a cloudy head and I feel a little better, or like I cut out gluten and I'm just dead tired. Like that was another thing that's been happening too, is like my exhaustion is just so severe. Like I get home from work and my whole body just aches, dead tired. Like I feel sick to the bone. It's just horrible tiredness to it. Like I can't even move and it just hurts so bad. I think that one might be withdrawal. Or it's hard to say. Like when you get this far out, it's like, am I still in withdrawal? Like, is this real still? Like, what is this? Like, you don't know what's with the withdrawal stuff or what's real. And keep in mind again, like when I say withdrawal, I don't actually mean withdrawal. I'm saying either nerve or brain damage or whatever receptor damage. It's like a terminology or whatever. I don't know. It's just easier to say, but yeah, it's just when you get this far out, it's like, is that really what I'm dealing with? So I don't know. It messes with you. I have this ringing too, like in my brain, and just, oh my God. Anyways, I just want to share with you guys and let you know, I mean, it's not always, I'm not always having good days. I have a lot of bad days. I have more bad days than I do good days. The good days are not good days. They're good moments where I'll feel a little bit like, hey, maybe this is going to get better, or maybe I'm going to get back to reality. But the reality is I was on benzos for a very long time, about 6 years, and I did multiple cold turkeys, drinking alcohol, not taking care of myself. So I literally did the worst things possible. I kindled myself, which is when you stop and then start taking again and your body has a reaction, and then they don't work for me anymore. The benzos do not work for me at all. The last dose I took was 10 milligrams Valium, and I couldn't even sleep that night. And that's what I cold turkeyed from. So my receptors and my nerves are severely damaged. I'm aware of that, and I regret it all the time. Honestly, I tell my wife about it, like, just how remorseful and like guilty and stupid I feel. Like I could have so much right now if I just wouldn't have drank. Like the regret I feel inside, just everything I've had to deal with for these past 2 years. Like I would have not had to deal with any of that had I just not drank. And like I knew better. I should have known better, but I'm so fucking stupid. I just fucking hate myself because of it. I really do. I really wish I never would have drank again. Then I never would have got a panic attack, and I never would have taken the pills again. I was doing so good before all that happened. Anyways, I appreciate your guys' support and comments. Again, I'm reading all of them, so let me know if anybody's experienced anything similar to this buzzing pain crap. Let me know if you want me to cover anything in my next video about like how I dealt with my symptoms or whatever, or what I do. Yeah, I hope you guys got something out of this. I'm sorry this wasn't a good update. I just want to show you the reality of it, you know, that there's going to be ups and downs. So hang in there. We're all in this together. I know how hard it is. Yeah, let me know if you guys need anything. I appreciate it. Bye.